Hi, everybody. Good evening. It's live. Monica Makes It Happen Facebook show. We had to do this show because, well, popular demand. So many of you wanted to talk to her, ask her questions, wanted to know more about what got her started, and wanted to take part in this program. We've been doing, it's all about jobs. Right now, we're all about helping you find jobs. And well, one of the best industries to break into is plumbing right now. We know there's a plumbing shortage, a plumber shortage in NYCHA specifically. Well, right now we have a CEO, a boss, um, Judaline, Cassidy. Here you are. Here you are. We're so happy to have you. Again, she is the CEO of Tools and Tiaras. It is a phenomenal organization. We got to see it up close and personal at the summer camp that she has just for girls, right, Judaline?
Yes, it is.
The secret to your success is that it's all about women empowerment. And you always say, what is it? Jobs don't have
Oh my goodness.
genders.
Definitely. I prove that every day with my job as a plumber. Jobs don't have genders.
Yeah. What got you into plumbing? I mean, everybody wants to know. My daughter wants to know.
I know. I just somebody asked me that today. The reason I got into plumbing, I grew up on the beautiful twin islands of Trinidad and Tobago. And when I grew up and I finished secondary school, I wanted to be a lawyer. And my great grandmother, who was my custodian, she passed away. So I didn't have the financial means to attend university. So the trades was the next best option. And I said to myself, because I wanted to be a lawyer, and I said, well, electrical, you get shock, plumbing, you get wet. And plumbing, here I come. And that's how I chose it. And then I've been in this committed relationships, only two committed relationships, coffee and plumbing since then.
You
So
are so funny. I just love you dearly. And what I love about you, too, is that you're saying it's about the cash flow. It is a high paying job. Tell me about that before we go into the story.
yeah, it's a high paying job, and you gotta just think about is, my story, being an immigrant from Trinidad and Tobago, growing up really poor, and then having access now to a 401k plan, being able to purchase a house, and do all of that, right? Being a union plumber, debt free with no college debt. Wow, that's
Well,
amazing.
I think all our viewers are like listening in now. If you haven't been
Yeah,
listening in, six
yeah,
figure salary, 401k, no college debt is what you said. If
yeah.
you're interested, here's what we found. We went to her summer camp. Take a look.
Wow. While many kids this summer are doing arts and crafts and soccer drills, 9-year-old Parker James from Brooklyn is learning how to use a drill, gaining skills in plumbing, and feeling empowered.
Do what you love. Even if you think, oh, it's only for boys, no, it's not. You can do it.
Parker is one of dozens of local girls ages 6 to 14 years old in a special camp this summer designed to teach them the basics of plumbing design.
Jobs don't have genders.
A class is underway in Chelsea. The assignment? Build and design models of shower heads. Parker made hers colorful.
How to build a faucet, like that type of faucet, how to make a model. This is my faucet here. At the back, it's purple. I love that.
Running this special boot camp is its founder, full-time NYCHA plumber, Judaline Cassidy.
It's lucrative, no college debt.
Her nonprofit is called Tools and Tiaras.
A union plumber, depending on where in the country you are, it's over $100,000 a year.
Originally from Trinidad and Tobago, Cassidy's headquarters is now Jamaica, Queens. Every day, she says she sees the problems in public housing caused by a plumber shortage and a lack of women entering the trade. She's hoping to change that and guide the next generation of female plumbers to start their careers.
I love plumbing for two reasons. I love it because I love plumbing. I love the concept of solving problems and the salary.
2.3% of plumbers, pipe fitters, and steam workers are women.
7-year-old Mariah Grant from Mount Vernon, New York, is attending this special camp and says her dad is a plumber, and she might want to follow in his footsteps.
I like doing stuff just like my dad.
Oh, amazing. And Judaline, we're live with Judaline. So if you're watching and you want to ask questions, we have Derek who says that's a great and well-paying career. You're right, Derek, Mr. Fuller. And Anna Mato says, I need a plumber and I live in NYCHA. We have a plumber shortage in NYCHA. We do the stories every single day. Why is it so important, Judaline, to empower young women in this industry?
It's very important because it's more than plumbing. The skills that I have gained from plumbing, being an introvert, I know it's weird, but I tend to stay a lot by myself, and being really not having self-confidence. When you become a skilled trades worker, nobody can take that from you. You can literally put the map up of the world, throw a dot, and you can move anywhere. It's nobody, whatever you learn could never take that away from you. And that's what's so important and cool about plumbing. And for me, being a NYCHA plumber, I get to improve people's lives every day through plumbing, because sometimes when I get to their door, they are really overwhelmed of the situation. And then I get to be the person who solves it for them and let them know to trust me that I can do it. And don't be fooled because I am a woman. Sometimes they don't want to open the door, but hopefully after this, they will open the door that I'm a plumber.
Yeah,
But I
you're
get
like
to
a
do
part
that.
social worker too. You're really listening to their problems. You're there to help. Okay, let's talk to a mom and one of your campers, Billy Zito and Robbie Zito. I think I met you when we did the story. You are an 8th grader. That means you're 13 years old. Thank you for joining us tonight. We want to hear from you. What has this program been like for you?
It's definitely different. Like, there's not really any like other summer camps where you'd be able to learn about what to do with your future, and mostly summer camps are about having obviously having fun like this one is, but it's more about doing things artsy and sports related, and it's not really focusing on what could be a future path for you at the same time and finding what you love and enjoy.
It's so true. And at that age, it's golden. These are the golden years to grab and to do. And Billy, tell me about being a mom. How proud are you? I mean, I was watching this class and it was just like your daughter said, nothing I've ever seen before. That's doing a show. Elle first found you. I mean, it just
Yeah.
it warms your heart. It really does to see such girl power.
Mm-hmm. And there's something especially empowering about the use of the tools and welding. And I think it's even for Robbie, and I'm sure for other girls, also opened their minds up to other areas that maybe they weren't necessarily realizing. I mean, Robbie, initially we started going to this because Robbie thought she wanted to be an architect, and stumbled across it, and she's started to kind of help her find her voice in a way that's even more than the job aspect, which is wonderful for me to see, because 13 is a hard age. And she's being with Judaline and with all of the girls and kind of going through all the exercises. It's just very empowering and makes her I think stand a little taller.
Talk about strong women, strong girls. Yana's asking, how can we get more girls involved in the summer program due to just learning about it?
Yeah, we need more funding. We do. I take over. It's a small space we have, and I started this in the back of my car, picking up bottles, sold my car, everything to have the very first Tools and Tiaras camp. So I want to bring this to more girls all over New York City. I want to bring this to girls all over the US and all over the world, because the changes that I see in the girls and I see in me, the fact that the girls think that I empower them, they empower me. It's the reverse. They empower me to keep fighting. And if I have the time, I'll tell this quick story about Robbie. And I just love this about Robbie. She went on the very first construction site. We take them to a live construction site. And after everything was done, one of the gentlemen on the job looks to the girls and he said, "Hey, when you guys come back, it would be great. You can work for me." And Robbie, empowered, said to him, "No, you'll be working for me."
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
That is exactly the right response. I love it. I absolutely love it. And when I was in class, it was something to see all of the, I mean, we're talking age 5 and 7. Why so young, Judaline?
Yeah, so I start with 6 years old. We got insurance, so 6 is the minimum. I start with 6 years old because a lot of parents are under the misconception that their girls don't want to do this. We saw girls lit up doing bricklaying, mixing concrete. So it's really important because girls have a fire in their bellies and their hearts and their minds at that age, and then society has a way of smothering it, and I don't want that to happen to them. So that
Yeah.
is why we do this, not to be smothered. I want them to grow up always being empowered and don't have to wait to feel it one more time. So yeah.
Robbie, you're going like this. Why? Why did you say that to that gentleman?
I honestly don't remember. That was a while ago. It was
Probably 4 years ago.
yeah, it was
She was little.
it was my first time at the camp when I was that young. So I don't really remember it much, honestly, but I think I just
You know what? I think it came from
annoyed.
the
But
That's-
yeah, he thought that I was going to be working for him, I guess.
I love it. I love it so much. And then, people watching are going to want, first of all, let's backtrack a little bit. You said you sold your car. That's how much you believed in this. And now you're seeing huge success. I mean, you are expanding, I think you said, to another city. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Boston?
Yes, we have a new chapter in Boston, and they're going to have their summer camp in August. And we're going to bring back our summer camp that we had before COVID to New Jersey. So we are trying to bring it everywhere, but it's only me, and I still love being a plumber full time working for NYCHA. So I don't want to leave.
Let's remind
Yes,
people that you do have a day job. You are a NYCHA plumber. So you are
yeah,
still fixing people's apartments every
yeah,
single day and doing this and empowering young women to break into the career.
yeah.
And I mean, I guess with a message of hope, what's the bottom line for people watching tonight?
The bottom line for people watching, I want them to know that their girls truly are magnificent and that they can do whatever they want. And I want society to know that they should have more respect for skilled trades workers like myself and really let their girls believe with every being of their fiber that jobs truly, truly don't have gender.
And you know what? 6-figure salaries. I'm sure people are going to share this because right now our economy, the job market, how much rent is. When you say something like that, it really means something, and it's a way to empower your entire family. Because once you employ a woman in a job, especially a manager position, because you're like managing, we're talking about empowering not just a woman, but a family, a community. And you're making the difference in so many people's lives, Judaline. We're such a fan of yours, a
Thank you.
community champion. And well, Robbie, will you keep us posted on what you do plan to do? And can I get the first interview?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, I better. So you must be so proud, Mom. You must be so proud. Yeah. And so, again, if you want more information about these incredible summer camp and these programs, we'll, of course, link that here. But we are all about jobs here at Pix 11. We continue to do stories. Actually, just today, if you want to watch at 10 o'clock as well, we have job program in NYCHA for Castle Hill residents. Don't forget to watch, the time slots. It's 4:20, 5:55, now 6:55, because we have a 4, 5, and 6, and 10 o'clock in the evening. So don't forget to watch our shows. They're noticing that you're watching, and we're always making it happen, just like these women are, especially in the plumbing industry. Thank you so much, ladies. I feel the power. Thank you for making it happen.